I wonder if he can. Oh my god. Oh my god, where'd he go?
Are you like that?
Hi friends, and welcome back to another video. If you're new here, my name is Via. Grab a seat, get comfy. We are so happy to have you. It's been a minute, y'all. I've been dealing with some life stuff lately. I totally didn't mean to go this long without posting. I meant to miss a week. And just because I didn't have any videos prepared. And then life stuff happened, so I missed a little more than that. But to make up for that, we're finally doing a Let's Play. One of the things I filmed was a different Let's Play. I didn't end up liking it that much. I've filmed like 3 Let's Plays now, so let's hope this one sees the light of day. I think it's going to. We've put a lot of thought into this. I mean, I have. Maybe y'all have too. But I'm so excited to start this for y'all. I have been really wanting to. I think I'm finally going to be able to do it. So, this is Sloan. This is Sloan Thorncrest. She's gonna be like our main character. This isn't, I don't know if it's gonna be like a legacy thing or if it's just gonna be like a Sulani series, because as you can see, we are in the beautiful world of Sulani. Sloan just moved here with her parents. She's a teen, she's in high school, and her parents work in the conservation career. So their work moved them from Willow Creek to Sulani. So she's getting ready to start her life here, and we're going to kind of follow her on that journey. So let's take a look around this house, and I first want to say that I did not build this house, and I'm going to give credit where credit is due. I tried to build a house here. Building in Sulani is hard, and I wasn't going to have my first ever build in Sulani be for this Let's Play or be for a video on this channel. I want to practice a little bit first, because I only want to put out content that I really think is like up to my standards and whatever. I don't want to put out content just to put out content. We've talked about this before. But let's take a look on the gallery, so I can tell y'all who this build is by, because it slipped my mind. I think we're in this one, so we'll drop on the gallery if you want to play in this house. I'm going to try and build it myself someday, not this exact house, but a house for them someday. We'll see where we get. Also, I wanted to mention that I am playing with custom content and mods. If you want to know anything that I'm using, please just let me know and I will link you to it in the comments. But other than that, we can just get started. So, oops, lost her. Let's do this. That'll help. So, like I said, this is Sloan. Let's take a look at her traits. So she is outgoing and active. I'm thinking she's kind of like a surfer girl, you know. She has the hero personality archetype. This is from the wonderful Whims mod. And hero sims are eager to demonstrate the courage to prove their worth and confidence. Subsequently, they might end up appearing arrogant by looking for faults in others to feel good about themselves or pick fights. So these are... I have a lot of mods installed, like I said, so basically everything except outgoing and active. These are all, and I think home turf. These are all from mods. Off the top of my head, I might not know them, but if y'all have any specific questions, again, let me know. If I know off the top of my head, I will say it. And I promise all this rambly stuff will be over soon and we'll get into gameplay in just a second, but we have to get through the boring intro stuff first. So she interacts more with teens because she is a teen. Oh, and I guess that is, I'm pointing to it with my finger in real life, and I realize now you can't see that, but that is the Chingyu 1023 relationship settings mod. So she just interacts more with teens. She is not a native speaker of machine. I think this is the strengths and weaknesses trait by Lumpino, if I'm pronouncing that right. She has a scientific brain. She has an easier time developing logic and rocket science skills. And technology can be a challenge, and this sim struggles with developing advanced computer programming skills, or computer skills such as programming. Slower, romance lost. Writing struggles with learning writing. For some sims, it's hard for the right words to come to paper, and writing is a little more of a challenge than it may be for others. She prefers non-exclusive relationships. That's not really going to matter in gameplay. That's just kind of randomized for each sim. She is a natural-born comedian. This sim is naturally gifted with a strong sense of humor. Others find enjoyable. They'll have an easy time developing their comedy skills. She has the lover personality trait, or personality archetype rather. Lover sims crave intimacy, live to experience pleasure, and are very passionate. Nonetheless, with their desire to evoke love in others, they risk losing their own identity and appear shallow. She also has slower friendship loss, and the home turf trait comes from her aspiration. which is the beach life one. She wants to kind of experience Sulani for what it is. So, I think Mom's not here. Let's get Mom home so we can meet the whole family. But her parents are Jason and Courtney. So here's Dad. Oh, and Mom's right there as well. Dad and Mom. Very, very smart parents. They're a little bit more well off, I think, than some of my Sims usually are, at least to begin with. So I think Sloan, I mean, she's happy to be here. It's beautiful, and she's kind of ready to start like turn over a new leaf. What's the saying? I don't know. She's ready to start a new life somewhere else because she's lived in Willow Creek her whole life. But she does have a best friend named Lacey who she's going to miss a lot. But she is kind of excited to meet more people here and see what the world has to offer. So I think to get started, we're just going to have her do some homework because she has her first day of school tomorrow. So we're going to get started on that. I also want to apologize too if the gameplay audio is a little bit quiet. The last time I tried to do a Let's Play, it was way too loud. So I turned it down quite a bit. It's going to be a little bit of trial and error to figure this out at first, but that's alright. We'll get there. I think both of her parents kind of realized she might be having a bit of a tough time right now making this adjustment. It wasn't really her choice. They moved because that's what their job needed them to do, you know? And she kind of didn't really have a choice. Oh, and Mom's over there doing yoga. Good for her. That's what I did this morning. She's gonna feel great after this. I know I did, but I think, yeah, Mom and Dad understand that this isn't necessarily what she probably would have chosen for herself. I mean, she's just a kid. It's probably really hard to move so far away from your home when you're that age. I have lived in the same house for almost my whole life, so I have no idea. I can't even imagine if I had to change schools, change states. This is probably like changing countries for her. I can't imagine doing that. I was already anxious enough when I was a teenager. Maybe they'll all go to the beach together. Like as a family, that could be really nice. Obviously Lacey's not gonna come because she's all the way in Willow Creek. I love Sulani. It's probably one of the most gorgeous worlds. Aww. And her dad is... That's so cute. Her dad is just like attractiveness alert towards the mom. That's adorable. Let's build a sand sculpture with Dad. She seems to be a little bit closer to her father than her mother. We'll build a sand sculpture with Dad, and maybe Mom will sunbathe. And I guess Mom's done. Oh, she wants to help. Now this is an adorable scene. Very cute. Very cute. I wonder what they're gonna make. I've seen a few of the sand sculptures here. This looks like it might be the shark one. Yeah. The shark with the gnome in it. I love it. Mom's gonna grill something. What are you gonna grill? Tofu dogs? Maybe let's have some grilled fruit. Hold on. Grilled fruit would be really good. That can be like our lunch. Or she's still going for the tofu dog, so never mind. This looks great. I'm gonna have Sloan tan now. Sunbathe in current outfit. She needs to get a tan for her aspiration. And you know, first day of school tomorrow, show up with a nice tan. She's gonna look good. Let's make sure she has some sunscreen on though. Oh, and Dad built a turtle. That looks awesome. Nice. Oh, she's just gonna grill everything? Okay, that's fine if that's what she wants to do. I really want to be careful and make sure she doesn't burn. She just looks like so peaceful right now. Like, this is where I want to be. Mentally, I should be here, but I'm like, I am in a battlefield somewhere. Y'all know that episode of SpongeBob where his brain split in half? That's how I feel all the time. It's fine. It's fine. But I'm very excited for her to get to school tomorrow and meet some more friends. Maybe we can have somebody come over or something. I don't know. I mean, the beach is probably a good place to make friends and meet some local people. But I do also think that she's happy to spend some time with her parents right now, especially because they're probably going to be really busy with work once they get started on their new jobs, and she might be busy with school and new friends, so she might not be able to hang out with her parents that much. And it looks like she's done. So if we stop her now, she's going to have that tan. Oh my god. The tanning system in The Sims is so just not great, but why don't you come and have some food with your parents? What do we have? We have the tofu dogs and a hamburger. Let's do tofu dog. That sounds good. I don't know why she also made Franks and beans. I thought it was camper stew. It's a little too hot for that. Oh my god, she looks like... That's not how tanning works. I just wish I could, like, reiterate that to the Sims team. That's not how it works. I think they're just, like, kind of, like, getting her ready for school tomorrow, checking in, making sure she's okay. This is probably a really stressful time in her life. I think she's definitely, like, lucked out in the parent department. Like, they're very supportive and they care a lot about her. Like, they're looking out for her. They might work a lot and they might be really busy, but they care about their daughter and making sure that she is just doing okay. Mom has grilled like 5 dishes so far, and I recently installed a mod that's supposed to stop autonomous grilling, but it looks like it's making it worse. So, she's on dish number 6. Maybe Sloan can go for a swim. Just like get a little bit of swimming in before we go home. Take her first dip in that ocean. Maybe we'll all go together. That would be so cute. Our first time in the Sulani Ocean, all together as a family. Maybe we can give some hugs to Mom and Dad, or they're just gonna walk off, and that's fine. Okay, not much of a swim, y'all. They're like so invested in each other, actually. They're so in love, and I love that for them. But it's getting to be a little bit late. It's about 5, so maybe we can head home. If it was me, I would stay a lot longer. I grew up on the beach. I spent all my time there in the summer, but... And how nice is it that they can really just come here any time of year, too? And this is actually their house, literally right here. Like, they live on the beach. That's amazing. I wish. Like, imagine, like, this is your house, and this is the beach? Hello? You just step out your front door and you're there? God, I wish that was me. All this food that she grilled, maybe I should take it all home and stick it in our fridge. Then we won't have to worry about cooking as much. At least that's, like, the bright side to it, is that we're gonna have these meals for a while. Perfect, okay. Alright, it's about 5, so I think we're gonna head home now. And get ready for that first day of school tomorrow. Sloan Thorncrest shows signs of the hero and lover personality archetypes. Hero Sims are eager to demonstrate the courage to prove their worth and confidence. Subsequently, they might end up appearing arrogant by looking for faults in others to feel good about themselves or pick fights. Lover Sims crave intimacy, live to experience pleasure, and are very passionate. Nonetheless, with their desire to evoke... Oh, it's gone. Okay, anyways. Nonetheless, with their desire to evoke love in others, they risk losing their own identity and appear shallow. And she also acquired the comedy skill, which is great. Maybe we'll, like, I know we ate like grilled food and we have a bunch of grilled food, but maybe Dad can make like, or Mom, someone can make like dinner, and maybe we can try to have them sit down. It's probably not going to happen because it's The Sims and that's impossible, but maybe they can sit down like as a family and have some dinner together. It would be really nice if they could do that. Let me see who I want to cook. Maybe I'll have Dad do it since Mom's been cooking all day. What looks yummy? Maybe just some mac and cheese. I guess that's like an easy... Nobody has the cooking skill yet, so... And I know it looks like Mom's going for the other grill again. Please? Oh my god. I'm gonna lose it. I'm gonna lose it. Okay, maybe you can empty this, throw it away, and just stop grilling. I think I might actually get rid of this grill. Oh my god, and there's hot dogs over here. Okay, okay. This is a lot. And what is happening? Okay. Why won't he cook? Cook mac and cheese. I'm gonna try one more time. Okay. I believe it's gonna work this time. She looks so weird. With that tan. Hello? Wait, why is this lady in our house? Just on our... Okay. Can I help you? Okay, bye. Maybe living on the beach isn't ideal. Oh my god. Like I said, it's The Sims. So she is just... Okay, Dad's already done eating. Maybe her and Mom will get to eat together. She just put her mac and cheese on the floor of her parents' bedroom and left. So that's fine. Okay, she can at least talk to Mom. I think she's like playing it cool and acting like she's not worried about starting school tomorrow, but I think anyone would be nervous and that's totally valid. But I do think she's trying to put on a brave face because she knows that, you know, her parents' careers are important to them. And they care a lot about the work that they do, and the work that they do actually is very important. So I think she's trying to stay strong for them so that they're not too worried about her. But she is a little bit nervous for school tomorrow. So she is kind of like, now that Dad's not around, she's a little bit more comfortable talking like woman to woman with her mom. I feel like she's probably like, she likes just hanging out with her dad more, but when it comes to like being, excuse me, just lost my voice there. When it comes down to like being serious and vulnerable and talking about problems, then she's probably more comfortable going to her mom. Dad, appears to be stuck. I wonder if he can... Oh my god. Oh my god, where'd he go? What do I do with this? It's just... like, in our little pier? Oh my god. Oh, and she's asking for some advice. I'm not sure what I want to be when I grow up, and all my friends seem to have figured it out. How do I figure it out myself? Our only option is to say pick something you like, because our parenting is not up very high, but that's alright. Okay, it's 11:30. Let's get into bed. And we will see her in the morning for her first day of school. Alright, good morning. We're up a little early, or maybe not, I guess. I think Sim's school starts at 7 or 8, so she only has 1 or 2 hours. That's not too bad. I'm gonna have her serve breakfast since she's the first up. We'll have her do that fruits out, so there's no chance in her burning the house down. Oh my god. These ones right here from her little skirt. Oh my god, poor thing. She has class in half an hour, though. I was gonna have her get some yoga done, but I don't think she has time to now. We'll just have her mop up that mess she made. I know these, like, the nerves she must be feeling those first day of school, like, that first day of school anxiety. But she is off, and I'm so excited for her. We're gonna have her make friends, and hopefully she'll, like, maybe invite someone over after class or something. That'll be really nice. Okay, her dad just got a call. Sloan tried to skip out on class today to comfort a crying friend. What should we do to tell her? Our only option is to say don't skip class. Education is vital. That's not what I would say in real life, but that's what we're gonna do. We don't really have much of a choice. We're not gonna go to college, at least not just yet. But I'm not really sure what friend she would be comforting since she doesn't know anyone yet, but maybe like Lacey called her from home and was struggling. She met Morgan. Okay, school is out for now. She met some people, but she met, like, nobody from Sulani, which I find weird, so I think I am gonna have her travel to the beach for now. She can work on her homework there. She needs to get her fun up, so maybe we'll have her, like, swim or something first, but she can swim around, do something fun, and then she can work on, like, her school project, or she can do her homework, and then we can try and meet some friends before it gets too late. Weather's not as great today. It's a little cloudy, but that's okay. I'm not sure if swimming is going to get, like, her fun need up, but it's worth a shot, I guess. Maybe we can swim around for a little bit. I think I might actually end up messing around with some of these talents, her strengths and weaknesses. Not because I don't think they're good, but they are randomized, and I want to make them reflect her traits a little bit more. So since she's active, I might have it be like she's more talented in the fitness skill, and she's outgoing, so I might have it that she gains like charisma skill easier, and then some of like the skills that aren't pertaining to that. Like, I don't think she'd be good at like playing video games or anything, so she would gain that skill a little bit slower rather. So I might mess around with those. So I have to wait for her to get out of the water, and then we can start on her homework. It doesn't really look like there's any, like... Did you see that dolphin? Oh my god, wait! I'm not gonna have her go over there right now. I also don't know if the dolphin will even, like, consider speaking to her, 'cause she's not a mermaid, but... Oh my god, please. I want to see it again. There's so many! Did you see that? Oh my god, there's like 3 of them? Stop it. No, jump out of the water. Don't swim away. Please? Please? I don't think anyone's gonna jump out of the water again. That's all I want, but it's nice to see them, like, swimming around at least. I'm just gonna look around now, see if there's any, like, teens that she could talk to. I don't think there is. It doesn't really look like there's anyone her age around, which is a bummer. So, like, day 1 at school, she didn't really meet anyone, and even here at the beach, there's really no one for her to introduce herself to. Who are these people? No, I don't think either of them are. Oh, he is a teen. We can introduce ourselves to him. Who are you? Konami Akana, who is also a teen. You should introduce yourself to him as well.
Bar.
Ooh, attractiveness alert. What a sim. Sloan Thorncrest just stopped what they were thinking about for a moment and found themselves staring at Konami Akana. That man has so many of the qualities that make Sloan's heart race, as if it were on a cross-country marathon. Their handsome features meet Sloan's desires so readily that it's almost as if whatever created such a sim sculpted him specifically for them. Now the only thing left to do is pick up their jaw and work up the courage to speak to such an Adonis. Hopefully Konane will be kind enough to reciprocate Sloan's feelings. Well, I was gonna say what a bummer we didn't meet anyone today, but she has a crush. So that's kind of cute. Good for her. Maybe we'll keep him in our thoughts. Let's tell him a funny story. Let's impress him with our just comedy skills that we don't have. She is done with her homework, so we're gonna get home, we're gonna grab some dinner, and we'll see. Okay, I did kind of think that was gonna be a complete bust, but we met 2 teens, and she thinks one of them is pretty cute, so maybe we were successful today after all. So we're just gonna grab some dinner, 'cause she's pretty hungry. Her fun is still really low. I'm gonna have her maybe, like, call Lacey, tell her about Konane. I mean, obviously she's going to want to keep in touch with her best friend, but of course she's going to call her when she sees, like, the cutest guy she's ever met. I mean, wouldn't you? Oh, and she's, like, thinking about him, too, I think. She just, like, had the little thought bubble with hearts. That's adorable. Anyway, she's on the phone with Lacey right now. I think she's just, like, you know, updating her on life. I think she kind of meant to call her last night, too, but time kind of got away from her. She's telling her about her first day of school, how beautiful Sulani is. She's probably going to text her a few pictures later. And of course, she's telling her about Konane. So she's getting kind of tired. It's a little bit late now. It's not that late, I guess, but I'm gonna have her play. We'll play some Scuffle before she goes to bed, just to get her fun need up. Okay, another day has gone by in Sulani. It's time for bed once again. She's kind of like, I think, calmed down some of those nerves a little bit. She's gotten through her first day of school. I feel like she's not out of the woods yet, because she doesn't know that many people, but she met a couple people. She met a potential love interest, so I feel like that's pretty good for one day. Oh my god, I was like, who is calling mom at 3 o'clock in the morning? And of course it's Vlad. Of course it's Vlad. Alright, she slept in a little extra today. That's not too bad though, because at least she doesn't have to cook. She has to go in like an hour and a half, but we're gonna have her pee, shower, get breakfast, you know the works. She's ready for that second day of school, I guess. Now that she knows some people, it'll probably be a little bit easier. She's gonna know, you know, the layout of the school a little better, where her classes are. She's starting to get a little bit more excited, I think, for living here. Not that she wasn't excited before, but there is a certain amount of anxiety and just feelings, I guess, when going to a new place and, you know, this isn't anything she's used to. This is a new life for her, almost. Okay, and we're off to our second day of school. I'm not going to have her make friends today. I want to make sure that her performance is actually going up, and she's met some people now. But another time we'll try to make more friends, I guess. Okay, Sloan is back from her second day at school, and we have some exciting news, actually. She ran into Kanane in one of her classes, so they actually have a class together, and he invited her over to work on her project together for that class. So we're gonna head over to his house. So this is his house. We're gonna meet his sister as well, which is really exciting. So this is his sister Sulani and his mom Luana. So that's really exciting. I didn't build this house either. I believe this is Lil Simsy's reno of this lot. We're gonna introduce ourselves to his sister and his mom, so Nalani and Luana. Just because that's the nice neighborly thing to do. Nalani actually seems like she would be a really good friend for us as well, so we're gonna make sure that we chat with her a little bit. Since she's a teen as well, it can't hurt to have some more friends. But we're just gonna talk to them a little bit, kind of get to know each other. We're talking about like our classes, you know, how they're asking her how she likes the area, kind of like what did she do before, what was life like, just all getting to know each other, and she's kind of asking them about like, you know, they've been here their whole lives, they know where all the fun is, and she's just new, and she's kind of like, tell me all the good spots, like what do I need to know, where should I be going. So they're all just gonna kind of get to know each other, and then they're gonna work on this project together. And we can just continue this conversation, I guess, while we work on the project. Continue getting to know everybody, because that can't hurt. These are probably going to be her first real friends in the area, which is really exciting for her. I mean, imagine, like, being in high school and just getting to, like, work on your project in this environment. Like, I don't think you can be upset doing anything in Sulani. Awesome, we finished it. That's so exciting. And good quality as well, so let me... Actually, we can launch it and watch it. Oop. I wish I was prepared for that. Oh my god, that goes high, huh? Ooh, with the little parachute. I don't know if I've ever actually done that before. That's awesome. Oh my god, awesome. Good job. Wait, put it in your inventory first, and then you can go pee. But it is kind of late, and I don't want you to overstay your welcome. It's still a school day, so you can use their bathroom. I'm sure they won't mind. And then we can head home. So she's just saying thank you for the help, and thank you for already making me feel so at home in Sulani. I really appreciate it. It's nice to have a friend, I guess. Taylor Swift, I don't know. But I don't know where Konane went, so she... Oh, he's right there. So I'm sure these guys are all going to be really great friends. Oh, that's so cute. Remember being in high school hugging your crush? I know how she feels. I remember. But I think she's excited to meet some people that she gets along with well, some people her age. I think she was definitely a little worried she'd be lonely here, but she won't be. She won't be. And I'm thinking this might be a good note to end it on. We've gone through a few days in Sulani. Haven't made it through our first week yet, but I don't want this video to go on forever. So I might wrap it up here. And yeah, I hope y'all like this. I'm sorry if the first episode's a little bit boring. We're just setting the scene, setting the storyline. There's gonna be some drama, don't you worry. But I really want this to be like a collaborative effort between myself and my audience. Because when I do builds on The Sims, y'all can't really like give me your input because I record the build first and then upload it for you to see, and then I'm done with it. So if anyone had like advice or anything or said something they wanted to see, then I can't like go back and change it. It's already, I mean I could, but it'd be a bit redundant to upload another video like that. But this way, this is going to be like a series, so y'all can let me know where you want some of these characters to go, kind of like any storylines you might think might be suitable for them. And I just thought it might be a really nice way to get some more interaction between us. So let me know what y'all think. Any like questions, comments, concerns? I don't know how to end this. But I really hoped you liked it. And I'm really excited to start this little adventure with y'all. I'm excited to film the second episode already. But thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.
How you like that?